Hello everybody and welcome back to mission 10 of War for the Overworld. Here it is, mission 10. Boom.
I've long waited to assault this place. Far beneath the earth, the Empire has long kept our unholy prize a secret.
Kinos. So anyway, while he's talking, I'm going to talk right over him because we don't need to listen to him, do we? We are going to do mission 10 now, level 10, whatever you want to call it. As you can see by the screen here, last time I did this, I failed entirely to get any of the others. Now this is because this is a really short amount of time for this particular level, and this seems to be almost impossible unless you rush and get in the way of your other sort of helpful friend. I'm just going to press play and then you can actually see what I'm talking about. But I think it's very unlikely that we're going to get either of these two achievements on this run through. Largely because this is one of those times where you can sort of set everything up and just leave it alone and not worry about what the enemy are doing at all. Completely ignore them until you feel you are ready, which is probably why it took me about an hour and a half to do it last time. But I will do it a bit faster this time, I promise. I'm also going to probably chop this video maybe in around about the 15-20 minute mark and chop up this mission into a few different episodes. So bear with me. We'll try to see if we can find out when we're going to do that. What's going on? Oh yeah, right. 3 obelisk traps, fine. Let's get rid of those. And let's go and rescue one. And Mira's going to be helping us. And when I say helping us, what I really mean is betraying us at the last minute. But we'll get to that. For the meantime, we have got our dungeon heart here and an obvious thing we need there. So let's just do that to begin with. And then we're going to whack the I button and I'll show you what I mean. This bridge is the access to the enemy. Aside from that bridge, there is no access to the enemy. So if you don't dig up here, you don't have to really worry about them until they come for you. Now they will come for you. And that will be a pain, and you don't really want that. But you don't have to worry about it for a fairly long time. I'm just going to dig a couple of tunnels along here and here, and you will find out why in a minute. And I'm going to get my little eye tool out, and I'm going to find the gold shrine, which I know exists. And I'm going to find the other gold shrine, which I know exists, which I think is probably... Oh. Yeah, it's along here somewhere. There it is. So we'll do that, and we will do that. Whoopsie days. That's very bad drawing. There are some other things which you need to grab. If you come along further here, basically this area at the bottom, this is your base. You get to live here for as long as you like, as I've just said. So you might as well go and get all of the bits which are useful to you before he attacks you. So that's coming along. We are going to run into that problem of you haven't got any room in your gold thing, which is always a bit of a pain, but we won't worry about that too much. So that's a gold shrine, and another gateway. I think there's another gateway over here somewhere.
You have discovered a gateway.
That looks promising. There we go. So 3 gateways and a gold shrine. Sounds about right? Sounds perfect. Okay, so every now and again you're going to see bits of the map appear. That is because this person up here, who is our ally, Mira, she's going to just be doing her thing, and then the reason you can't ever finish this and get both achievements is because she's going to run down here and kick the pants out of this really fairly early on. So we won't need to worry about that for the time being, but what we do need to do is to begin constructing stuff in the 5x5 way that we are all very, very used to by now. Oops. Is that 5? Oh, it's only 4. Okay. Let's do that then. What can we have in here? That's probably... Is that going to be 4? Yeah, that's 4. So we'll just make this big gold room, I think. You can't go too far wrong with big gold room. And also let's just create some extra additional imps to make all these things happen faster. Take that down to about 1,000, that's great. Okay. So then it just becomes basically a question of knocking things down, building the rooms, and getting established as quickly as you possibly can so that you can take on these people when they come for you, which they are going to do.
You have claimed a gateway.
So we'll do that. Dee-dee-dee. Anyone claimed anything down here yet? No. Come on, get claiming. We don't want them to be building too many things all at once, because otherwise they will delay themselves from actually claiming the ground that they just run over. Let's just open things up with one of these. Doink. Like that. Let's get some wizardy type dudes. Oh, that's slightly awkward shaped. I think we might just turn that into a bedroom. Because why not? Yeah, that is an awkward shape.
You've discovered a gold shrine.
Ah, let's just do that. Let's just have a big bedroom like that. That'll do. So yeah, like I said, we're going to ignore these guys for as long as we can, really, because there's no need to worry about what they're up to. You've just done the gold shrine, you're just doing the gold shrine, okay?
You've claimed a gold shrine.
Let's build some
beds.
beds.
You cannot store more gold. A Narding has entered your dungeon.
And let's get rid of the old. You haven't got enough gold warning by just filling that in with gold room. That'll do. And let's just do that. Oh, I've missed one. And let's do that. That will do for time being. That'll keep us going. So just to sort of re-illustrate what I was saying, this is all lovely, clean ground. Don't need to worry about anything, and you can fill it all with rooms to your heart's content, really. There's nothing to stop you. Does that go somewhere? That might be an interesting thing. What's that?
Sufficient manner.
Oh, it's the thing. It's a doodah. Technical terms there, doodah and thing. Okay, so there's another 5x5. Maybe we will put some fellas in there who make traps. That's probably a good thing. That might well turn into a prison. As before, prisons and torturing people and turning them into your own minions is a very good way of basically getting more folks to do what you want them to do, so we're probably going to do some of that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just make this a big long room, and I have a plan. Got a plan for this room. I've actually changed my mind. I'm going to turn this into a crypt, because it can be a big crypt, and then you can have lots of necromancers. We love lots of necromancers. Crypt, yeah, evil. Right, what else do we need? Hammery things. Come on, work faster. Tell you what, let's just make that a bit bigger as well, so we can get more training done, because it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to have more training. And let's also just, while we've got some mana just kicking around, not doing anything, might as well just clear up the rest of this so we can see what's going on. I am, as I said, ignoring what's going on in basically the rest of the map, because this is not the type of game where it's all suddenly going to kill you without telling you first. There are games like that. I was playing one last night. It's called They Are Billions. Absolutely killed me without me even realising what was going on. Very, very funny. Right, that was going to be a giant crypt. Just so I don't forget. crypt. And I wanted a thing for the people who make traps.
Your allies' minions are being attacked.
You see, there we go. What's he done? He's yeah. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A necromancer has entered your dungeon.
It's a funny old shape. Why did I make it like that? Gonna need some food and a pub. So let's have a 5x5 pub, and next door, oops, we'll have a 5x5 pig place.
In the veins of evil. Click the glowing orb at the top of the screen to access them. Time
What do you want me to do?
Your minions, Underlord.
Don't even know what he wants me to do.
Hard work.
Spirit workers. Overload. Overload is good. Oops, I didn't mean to do
You
that.
have discovered a gateway.
Ember Rift is also handy. Let's just do that. We're going to get enough stuff to do all of them eventually. It's not a problem which order you do them in, really. Let's just get that 5x5, and I really need a trap room, and also a room for ogres. They're not called ogres, are they? What are they called? Anyone remember what they're called? I can't remember what they're called. Pigs and a pub, that's what I said. Pub. Pigs. Need a big prison and a torture chamber. That'll do for a prison.
The Prince of Lies has requested an audience, Underlord. I told him to call.
Prison, that'll do. That was a really dumb idea. You may well find out why in a minute. Let's just... torture chamber. That's why it was a dumb idea. Oh, we've run out of money.
A succubus.
We have to slow everything down by making people work on these things. Yeah, we only need to start on one of them for the time being, and let's just make sure that they don't do it the slow way. Oh, I didn't realise you could put that there.
Gold vortex complete.
Stop it. Thank you. That's what we want.
I never get hungry in here.
You have insufficient funds.
Dumbass! No, we'll start on this one as well, just because it's... well, why not? I mean, if you can collect multiple sources of money in one go. It's going to cost me, what, 8 imps? And I will then have, like, a never-ending supply of cash. Who doesn't want a never-ending supply of cash?
Your vault is emptier.
Yeah, I know it's empty. Doesn't matter though. And what we'll also do while we're waiting is just
Gold vortex
get a couple of extra tiles worth of gold storage, because why not? I am going to move that prison. I've put that prison in totally the wrong place. I'm going to do that now, because we don't need it now. I'm also going to get rid of that torture chamber, because that shouldn't be there either. That's dumb. Just dumb. What we need is a nice big torture chamber and a nice big prison, and they need to be next to each other. So, and preferably with fairly good access to the front of the map. Prisons doesn't really matter what size prisons are, so we just do that. Make it nice and 6x6. And then down here we can have a 5x5 torch chamber which leads off it. And that'll be lovely. It'll be as lovely a torture chamber as you're likely to find anywhere this side of where there's awfulness. We do need a beast den. We'll do that. That's an arena. Oh! We do need a beast den. So I'll do that. There we go.
An Oculus has entered your dungeon.
Fool of a man. We still haven't built room for people to do construction work or a big room that attracts ogres. So we need a 5x5 for the construction work, and we need at least a 5x5 for the ogres. Donk, let's make it a 7x5 so we can get an additional ogre out of the mix.
A shadow has entered your dungeon.
And we are going to need... We're going to claim all of these tiles. We're going to dig them all out. And we need a little kind of an ogre post. Yeah, 5x3 like that. That'll be perfect. Now what we did want, we wanted a prison. Big prison. Zonk. Nice torture chamber.
You do not
Can't
have
afford it.
enough
Okay.
gold.
Just have to wait a few seconds for these guys to do some more mining. Which will only take them a little while because there are now 8 of them doing it. So.
You have insufficient gold.
I know.
Your allies' minions are being attacked.
Yeah, now, as I said here, they've gone straight in, and this is why, where are we time-wise? 15 minutes. So basically, within 15 minutes, you need to stop, to be able to get that achievement, which I said was impossible, you need to be able to fight your way through here, which is basically covered in level 5 and 6 men. You can't go straight through the middle because there's this force field through the thing. So you have to fight your way out to the left or the right, and then all the way up the left and the right, and then all the way across into the middle again. How can you possibly do that? I haven't even attracted all of the people I need yet. I haven't even spent the money to get the ogre dudes, which are kind of, you know, your main big tanks. So goodness only knows how you're supposed to do this or that part of this mission in under 15 minutes. It's crazy. Just do that so that they know that we need them. And that way I won't forget.
Is taking damage.
Now, as I was saying, so this is... Oh, we've been invaded by little gits.
Your allies' minions are being attacked.
That's not called for. We didn't want that to happen.
Your core
Where
is
are all
taking
of these dudes
damage.
coming? Oh, alright.
An augur has entered your dungeon. Gnarling lost.
Don't run away. Supposed to
Your
be fighting
core
that
is
dude.
taking damage. Your allies' minions are being attacked.
Okay, so basically I wasn't paying attention there and we got a little bit invaded, but that's fine. We're okay. We're not in any danger. We've dealt with the situation.
Minions have entered battle.
No worries. I'm so unworried about it that I'm looking over here.